Okay.
Bro, you just subbed my maggots. Like,
Yeah, sit and spin. Sit and spin.
don't be gross on my channel. It's this child. What do they call that? Family friendly.
Family friendly just sounds like
Watch your tootsies.
Incest to me. Like,
oh no.
we're family friendly.
Zeke, you need to sleep, man. You got black around your eyes. Don't mention the bruises. They're not there. He's having a great time.
Having a great time. How do I do that?
You're dehydrated, babe. Drink up.
Oh, good job. Yeah, I am. Yes, it's two poodles, actually. Well, there's one in the background, but there's one down here, too.
Will you dance with me?
We have two poodles. What do we dance to?
You just gotta do the wiggle. You gotta put your arms down.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
It's kind of like
oh, yeah.
It's like Ace Ventura at Nature Calls. Perfect, thank you. It's my favorite dance. Oh, and that one too, of course. Which can people even play Beat Saber now?
No.
Yeah,
it is fucking done on Twitch. Beat Saber, any sort of karaoke, Twitch sings, like all done. Done.
You grab that hairbrush from him.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, Kino!
I love this hairbrush and you're chewing it up. Dude.
Kino, I have shouted you out so many times when your music's played. I've been listening to like Pretzel Rock nonstop, and you and Popsky are the only two people I know with music on there. Yes, guys, Kino the producer is the Kino that I'm always like, yo, I know Kino. This is his music, right there. Every time, because I know your music. I have your music downloaded like on Spotify.
Whenever you mention their name, a little tingle goes up my spine, because Kino to me is gambling.
I never liked Kino.
Kino machine.
I never got into Kino.
What? Who's that Kino? Who's that Kino?
Jay Hayden, seriously, thank
Thankfully,
you. Jay Hayden just gifted a sub to Kino. I just had to say thank you. Kino deserves it, man. Kino and I have been friends since like the ancient creative days. And seriously, every time your music pops up, because I know it's yours, I have it on my Spotify, but legally, you can't play Spotify. You cannot, like, they have a clause.
Apparently, Amazon Music is now
apparently. I haven't seen that in action
throwing in their hat in
though.
the ring, saying like you can play Amazon Music playlists. Amazon will take this took care of it. It's good. It doesn't have.
It is okay. It doesn't click.
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet, but
actually, allow me to correct you. I happen to be an expert.
I played my actual alert. Someone said apparently. The rock channel, I just put on the mix, honestly. I think the mix of all the music is the best, because none of the, like, we tried putting in the chill genre, and when you're trying to actually be chill and you're high as fuck, and all of a sudden dubstep slams in your ears, it's horrific. That shit is not regulated, so I gave up.
420, honey.
Cheers. Oh my god, it's actually my 420. Cheers to the mountain people. Cheers. Yeah, see, Eloquent, that's what I'm worried about. Like, we can play music apparently through Amazon Music, but only people with Prime can listen to it. So is it like your entire stream is just a watch party of music and you can't do anything else? I don't know yet. I don't know the semantics on that. It's bizarre. Okay.
It's 5:20 here. You're late. Graybush, do you really think she doesn't smoke on every fucking time zone's 420? You really think she's a stoner of that low caliber? How dare you?
We even smoke for Newfoundland. That's the earliest 420 I can get that's not the ocean.
Oh, did you know Not Enough Gun has a Cane Corso? That's the one of the dogs we looked at when we were looking to get puppies.
I think I know this. I think Not Enough Gun taunts me with his Cane Corso because he knows that's my one of my dream dog. Well, it's like my dream dog. It's the dog that someday maybe if I have a farm. But not in a tiny house. I am so happy we did not get Cane Corsos because 2 of those in this house would have been hellscape.
Well, we probably just would have got one of those.
They'd just be too big. We would have had to move.
But we also looked up, like, what would be least intensive or like care intensive dogs to own. And Cane Corsos, they recommend, like many different sources and sites recommend that you are an experienced like big breed owner before you try a Cane Corso. So it's kind of like
and they
I
needed
didn't
like
want it.
a
I didn't wanna
farm.
test it, yeah.
According to these things. He's a fucking hellhound. I mean, so are our poodles, though.
Our poodles are more like fucking imps.
Yes.
They're the laughing, like they're not
secrets.
They're not truly evil. They're just
I got Daddy's shoe again.
fucking mischievous.
Yes, changelings. They go from that to demons very quickly. I'm gonna put your chin up and I'll do the bottom. Let me get your neck while I'm doing it.
Sure.
I'm gonna pull your towel down just a little bit. I'm just getting his neck while I'm doing it. This has nothing to do with the makeup at all. Dude, when have you guys seen Zeke's neck?
In before Scott says next with an S.
You have not a double chin at all. I don't know where the fuck he gets that. You have too strong of a jaw. You'd have to be like extremely overweight to have a double chin, I feel like. Espero. See, and that's, I feel like every dog is just how you raise them. Like, your dog just goes to your flow, you know? Hi, Deb, how are you?
Yeah, when was the last time I was clean shaven? I know at least TwitchCon. I don't know when I started like growing out the beard.
I don't remember if you were clean shaven during TwitchCon, to be honest.
Oh, I remember it was like I shaved up for the because I was gonna interview Emmett. Could be remembering that wrong though.
All the TwitchCons go together for me anymore. Unless, like, something stands out. Like being stalked. Remember that one?
Undid Witcher, a lot of people. I don't wanna talk too much while you're doing that going. A lot of people have said they like the shaved head. But the person who really doesn't like it is my mom.
Has she seen you yet? Did you
What?
tell her about your head? When she shaved it?
No, she doesn't even know. Until I grow some hair back.
She'll know when we take Christmas pictures.
Yeah.
Busty! There's that song again. Busty!
Yeah, I used to be like used to have tons of hair.
You still have thick hair when it grows out. You just have a man hairline now.
Yep. See, she doesn't say balding or malding. She says a man hairline. That's why I love her.
I mean, I've dated a lot of truly balding men who are not balding.
I don't even know what malding is. Like, what's the combination? Is it mad that I'm balding?
Balding?
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
No, balding, I said it. I said
Oh.
there's balding and malding, but I don't know what...
I don't know what malding is. I've never heard of it.
It's like a combo word. Like frenemy.
Oh. I have too much hair to ever discuss the word balding.
Balding is Tim the Tap Man. Well, that doesn't help me. I don't know what you mean by that.
Is that just the man hairline? Is that what you mean by like this with the super mad peak, but like not actually balding, like still lots of hair? That's what he has.
When you rage, your hair falls out.
Oh. No, glass just breaks around him. It's crazy.
So yeah, a lot of people are confirming. It's mad that you're balding,
Oh.
and I am not. Doesn't bother me to look my age.
You are bald, though. Get it? Nah.
I shave. Yeah, I shave my balls. Well, we were talking about that the other day, God, it was just yesterday. Like, oh, there's a hair. I like to play this fun game. Is this a beard hair or a pube? And I went, honey, there's no pubes in this household. And she went, oh, right. So it's always a beard hair now. Yep.
My game's been ruined. So weird.
It's even weirder that I can't hear the music and
I
just
know.
every once in a while you just yell.
Get me straight on. Symmetry time.
I knew some smart ass was gonna say like, well, what about the dog's pubes? Like,
We have poodles, my dude.
dogs don't have pubes.
Well, he does have significant ball hair.
They have pubic hair, meaning hair in their pubic region.
Isn't
But
that what
if
pubes
you're
are?
covered in hair, I don't think it counts.
Poodles don't shed. Either.
Don't give me that mammal shit. We're all covered in hair bullshit. That's not, you know what I mean. Terrified of going bald. I'm 30 and still a pretty righteous Jufro.
Hell yeah, you're good, dude.
Well, and Jufros, like, they look good even going bald. Because then you can be like a clown. You think the clowns, like, they're balding and they...
I'm just gonna apologize for him right now.
Come on, that's great!
Babe, we're Jews.
Well, I'm not
Ish.
a Jew. I'm Jewish. Damn
too.
you fucking bitch. Stole my joke before I could get it out. I hate it. Never streaming with you again.
We're Jew-ish.
Oh, looking like Frasier. Oh.
Your beard? No way.
No, like, he's the Jew bro, like going bald. He looks like Frasier.
An idiot.
I mean,
Apologize.
dude, there are ways to look good no matter how bald or balding you are. Like, look at Picard, and then if you want to go like one step like younger, look at Chris Maloney or from like Law and Order. Dude, he rocks that balding look. He looks fucking awesome with that balding look.
I have a bald fetish. Hence the dating so many balding men before this hairy beast. But I like that you let me groom you. This is more fun.
Psychogenesis, those don't count. They're bald, not balding, though. I'm talking about people who still want to keep some of their hair.
Psycho's just a shit. on.
Oh, I know.
He's from Baltimore, though.
From
Respect.
Baltimore?
Baltimore. Psycho, say iron.
Iron. What? I wanted to do Tormund Giants Bane, I really did. But
A large woman.
there's no challenge to Tormund Giants Bane because he's got no scars, got no makeup. He just has a really long beard and really long hair.
And likes a big woman. Got that going for you.
Oh, I'd like it.
You know, want to know something romantic Zeke told me yesterday? He told me that I am the heaviest girl he's ever dated.
Honey, don't
I'm-
forget.
I'm not
Don't forget.
offended.
No, but don't forget I said technically. I don't want to sound like a monster
What's the difference between technically and...
because it makes you sound like fat when you say it like that. But when
Oh,
I say
no.
technically, then
I
in your
would
head
say-
you go, oh, you're ratioing in her height.
I would say arguably I'm the biggest in every, besides boobs, way, woman
That's
you've
true.
been with.
No, that's the good part, Crash Test Dummy. She doesn't take things the wrong way that aren't meant the wrong way.
I don't read into human language. I don't have fucking time. I straight up told him my weight. It's not like he was looking at me commenting. I was like, yeah, I'm like 170 to 180. He's like, technically you're like the heaviest girl I've dated. I was like, sick, you're welcome. I don't care.
Hey, as long as you got that puss that swallows up my dick like fucking Hoover on steroids, all I care about.
Same though. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. Oh, do I still have a tip? No. Let's do... Yeah.
Oh, it's time for the... Do I need to like...
No, I
Like
haven't
I'm right.
decided how much I want to... I mean, so he's basically got like... The
pretty
goatee
fucking, like,
thing,
messy,
right?
yeah.
Well, it's like a goatee, basically, that goes around sideburn-wise. Do you want that?
Oh,
Like, he
you're
has
talking
no
about,
hair
like-
on his chin.
That's what I said.
Do you want me to shave that off?
Well, I asked you and you said,
I mean,
makeup person
I
shouldn't
can
have to have
I
it.
can pull it off. I'm asking you.
This is not my thing. I said you can do whatever you want.
Chat, what do I do? Do I shave him into the scumbag thing, goatee, or do I wax it down and hope for the best? I'm just putting black shit on my hands so I can use it. Hi, Foxy. I'm good. How are you, honey? How's your love? Foxy's boyfriend is in a wheelchair from an accident, and she has to inject a giant needle into his dick if they want to fuck.
I'd do that. If I'd inject
Word.
something in your puss, I'd do it.
Same.
I'd take the needle in the dick, you bet.
I'm just sharing
Now,
things I
hold on.
learned. I didn't know
If
that was a
it's-
thing.
If it's...
This is my boyfriend,
If it's
Foxy.
waist down, does the dick feel? The
I
needle?
imagine. Well, oh, the needle. Oh my god, I don't want to ask. I don't want to know. That seems like a really personal
'Cause
question.
I don't think I've ever heard you say those words before.
A
That's a
dick?
really personal question.
A needle in the dick, though,
Doesn't seem like that's in your
man? I don't
vocabulary.
know. A needle in... Oh.
Made me feel like I stepped
So
over
can
the
I tell
line,
you a
which
medical
is
story
crazy to
why?
me.
We had a patient who... Oh my god, what was his name? Now I don't remember. Anyways, doesn't matter. He had an electrolyte imbalance, and so all the fluid in his entire body decided to drop to the loosest skin in his body, which was his balls. So his balls were like two medicine balls put together, and we had to drain them with needles. And he was screaming, and it hurt me.
Couldn't numb them?
It's the action of watching a needle go into your balls, I think, over and over. That it was
Oh.
like it was like
Why
horror.
in the fuck would you watch that? Dude, I wasn't like, during my vasectomy, I wasn't like, hey, can you tilt that mirror so I could look at you cutting off pieces of my testicles?
Okay, to be fair, I would have watched that.
You would have, but not your testicles.
I would have watched it if I had testicles, though. If I could watch a surgery on my body, I probably would if I was all numb. I don't think that would freak me out. I'd be more interested because it's me. Whereas when it's another person,
So if
I'm worried
someone
about
like was
them.
like, all right, I'm gonna cut open your labia and fish around in there and cut something out of it, you'd be like, I want to watch.
I can't watch that. Your balls are outside your body. If it was a different...
No, I'm not saying inside. I'm saying like that's why I said the labia.
Probably if I was all numb.
I couldn't watch it.
The only stuff I don't want to be awake for is dental.
I could sit through it and probably stoically sit through it. I wouldn't choose to.
Maybe it's just because I've never seen it done.
If it was
that
somebody
ball
else's,
one.
I would be fine.
It depends on what it was. If I'd never seen it done before, like I've seen a lot of different surgeries, but if it was something really bizarre on me, like my brain, I definitely want at least a recording of it. I want to see what my brain looks like.
No. I was reading Scott fucking commenting in it. It's pretty freaking good.
Dude, he
Zeke.
already offered everyone fried chicken, Scott.
Zeke
You
looked
did.
like John Wayne Gacy. You get that one. He's good. On the other hand, biffed it walking out my front door today, twisted my knee and my back. Oh, my knee.
Foxy,
my back.
what in the fuck, bitch?
Hopefully not your pussy or your crack. Gotta have a Beckyotomy.
Foxy. Why? Yes, the weave. I am turning him into Captain Spaulding. We were trying to come up with looks that involved his beard before we shave it off.
Yeah.
Because once you shave it off, you can't really go back from there, So we're just slowly going shorter and shorter.
Deb Step, I'm impressed with you receiving eye makeup. My eyes always water up. I don't cry.
I technically haven't got anything in his eye yet. Like, you can't see, but there's nothing on the waterline. I'm pretty good. Close your eyes.
No, that's patently false. I cry probably like more than most people.
We cried a couple times during Nurse Jackie recently.
Yep. Just gonna mention that, like, oh, they hugged.
Insta cry. Oh, God. We finally got to... Everybody's seen Nurse Jackie. Zeke's the only one that hasn't seen it, but we got to the episode where Jackie finally hugs her oldest daughter, and both of us were just like... instant alligator tears just falling.
Well, leading up to that, like, we watched, like, fucking 5-6 seasons. Like, hug her!
Hug your daughter!
Hug your daughter! That's all she wants!
Yeah.
And then when it finally happened, you're just like, oh, God, she
Yeah. It was an emotional time. Ouch. A coworker's colonoscopy? Oh, dude. What's the oddest thing I've ever seen? Medically, like, it was shocking. I have to think on that one. Give me a few minutes.
Yeah.
That's
It's like asking Willy Wonka, like, hey, what's your favorite candy? Give me a minute.
I've been shocked many a time.
Nanette and Douglas, check them out later. Wait, I thought you were asking me to check something else out, Scott. There was another one that you want me to check out with a name in it. It's a sketch show. Auntie Donna, there you go. I have that one written down. Now, Auntie Donna sounds British. Is it British? This British sketch is really hit and miss with me.
the weave. Oddest thing I've seen shoved up an ass. Honestly, it wasn't the odd. Like, people don't shove the most odd things up there. The funniest, though, was this guy. It was like a college hazing thing. They told him he had to shove his phone up his ass, and then they kept calling it, and it got stuck. So he was sitting in our ER, and you could hear, like, a muffled phone. You could hear, like... And his friend was sitting next to him calling it.
Tune?
Yes, and his friend was sitting next to him calling.
On purpose?
Yes.
Why?
I thought it was hilarious.
To fuck with? Oh God.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you, as medical professionals, wouldn't you tell them to stop doing that?
They're college kids, honey.
All right.
That's
I'd
like
be the kid. I'd be either one of those.
Beeb.
I could see myself
Beeb.
being either one of those kids.
beep drugs are bad. And are you gonna stop doing them?
Good.
And he probably super likes things up his butt now.
Hey, doors got to open somehow.
Dude, I ain't shaming. The most surprising thing in a body, though.
Yeah, people, like, when I worked at the pawn shop, or I tell stories about the pawn shop, people would ask me, like, what's the weirdest thing you ever taken in the pawn shop? Like, there's not a lot of weird shit. It's like the standard stuff. I'm guessing that's the same for things getting stuck in the butt. Like, there's, like, phones, dildos, like, action figures.
Well, it's like
condoms, like,
you get
it's just
the
a regular
usuals.
fare.
You get the usuals, and then the ones that stand out usually die. So it's like
Oh,
I had
yeah.
a lady shove a light bulb up her pussy and it shattered. She bled it. That was crazy. Like, why would you do that?
Oh, she died.
Oh, she hemorrhaged
I
like
thought
a shattered
you were
light
saying
bulb. Oh
the
no.
things that people stuff up their butt die, like a squirrel or a fucking hamster or something.
I've never seen a squirrel or a hamster yet. Oh, I did have a girl one time. I've told my chat this. She put a curling iron up her butt, but didn't realize it was plugged into the wall.
You told me that.
And like while like fucking herself with it, it turned on and like burnt to her butthole skin. That was pretty alarming.
That's really bad.
She didn't die, but she poops out of a bag in her
Not
side
a very
now.
bright idea. Oh, I'm the kind of the funny doctor around here. You'll find that out if you stick around long enough.
There's no such thing.
No, there is such thing as the doctor who thinks he's a funny doctor.
Oh, there's one that thinks they're funny, but they're never
Yeah.
actually funny.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Saying there's one doctor, or there's always one dude in any social like workplace or whatever that's like, I'm the funny guy, and that's how you know they are
Is that
not.
us?
No, we
in
don't say
Twitch?
it.
Oh, okay.
It's different. If you say it and mean it, you're not the
I
guy.
think I'm funny looking. I claim that a lot. Eyebrows. Oh, you're very expressive.
It's fine.
Okay. I'm just really anal about the line.
Why does Zeke have a Hitler mustache? What? How dare you?
I didn't actually notice that, but the white paint does make it look a little Hitlery, doesn't it? Oh, man. I can't decide if I want to go to you up or put in the extra effort. What if he looks bad with a goatee? Oh, that's true. This could be our last long beard venture, then.
Yeah, it would be weird if we didn't have the white. Like, you could start.
I could just white it out. I want to make it a little bit shorter.
Okay.
Just your beard in general, because I was waiting to see how it floofs out.
Yeah, don't go at my beard if it's not
Oh, I
turned
had it
on,
like this. That was my
because it'll
thingy.
definitely catch. I felt it a little. It was like,
That was my fingernail.
no, you did that on accident.
No. How it naturally sits. I'm not shaving off the beard, my dudes. I like his beard, don't worry. My boyfriend said that as a medic, the weirdest one he had was some girl got a Dr. Pepper stuck up her vagina. A Dr. Pepper?
Wouldn't they just have to like open it up and then like push her legs together, crush the can and flush her out?
Oh, I have a. Oh, let's cheers, Doc. This next story will require many marijuanas. If you are queasy in the least, mute me for a few minutes.
I'm guessing this is probably a story I've heard before.
It's not fine.
Oh,
A nurse friend of mine told me this story. So a girl, she's like 15 or 16.
thanks, Scott.
She is a cheerleader, and she gets her period for the first time, and she doesn't know what to do about it. And so her cheerleader friends teach her how to put a tampon in. Teach her, this is what happens. Once a month, you're gonna have to use these, blah blah. But this poor, innocent, sweet summer child was not exactly like right.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna guess. Before you don't tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Yep.
My guess is you put the tampon in and never took it out. Okay, go.
So she puts the tampon in. 2 months later, her stomach is extremely swollen and hard, and she's complaining of massive abdominal pains. And so her parents